Hello. So good to meet you at our global motivational meeting. We are reading Word Scriptures book. This is God's word that inspire billions of people, families, communities, countries, and the whole world. And we'll help you to just read these quotes and practice in your daily life. Think about them, that God could give you tips for happy life and prosperous future for you, for your family, community, city, country, and the whole world. As we reading this holy book from the beginning, please find all the chapters at our Message to Billion channel. You may turn on suggestion playlists and listen God's word. Stay blessed all the day. And as we're reading now about the society and the leadership, let's read further what God prepared for us today. Democracy. First part. We hold this truth to be self-evident that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by the Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just power from the conscience of the government. Another quote: I know no safe depository of the ultimate powers of society, but the people themselves. And if you think them not enlightened enough to exercise their control with wholesome discretion, the remedy is not to take it from them, but to inform their discretion by education. Another quote: few things help individuals more than to place responsibility on him and to let him know that you trust him. Let's read further quotes from the second coming Messiah, Father, Son, and Moon. In these last days of human history, heavenly law has descended upon the earth in the name of democracy, bringing an end to the long phase of history in which people thought to obtain happiness by seizing property, land, and people. At the time of Jesus, people's lives were insignificant as flies to the person in power. The system of laws into which Jesus was born was just like a world without laws. If the administrators or person of power wanted to have him killed, it could be done as easy as killing a fly. Jesus' proclamation of a fundamental human revolution could not be permitted or accepted under the system of that society. We can say that the fact that Jesus was nailed to the cross was an almost unavoidable occurrence under the system of those days. God, who knows this so well, knows that one of the most necessary things for the days of the second advent of the Messiah is a system of laws, in which a person cannot be killed just because it is someone else's will. The system which God prepared for the last 2000 years is democracy. Democracy is the system which respects human rights. Democracy is the system in which a minority group can survive in the midst of a majority group. Democracy is the system which guarantees freedom of speech, freedom of expression, freedom of press, and freedom of assembly. If we consider the Constitution of America, which can be regarded as the representative nation of democracy, the most absolute freedom among all freedom is the freedom of religion. It is started in the Constitution that the American Congress and government shall not make any laws which can restrict religions. The French Revolution established democracy with the proclamation of the Declaration of the Right of Man. Nonetheless, the democracy born out of the French Revolution was the kind-type revolution democracy. Although it destroyed absolutism, the leading thinkers behind the French Revolution were Enlightenment figures such as Denis Diderot and Jean D'Alembert, who adhered to atheism, or materialism. Furthermore, despite its ideals of individual freedom and equality, the actual course of French democracy in the years of revolution and afterward tended towards totalitarianism. From their very origins, the democracies which emerged in England and in the United States were different from the democracy born out of the French Revolution. The English and American democracy were founded by sincere Christians, the fruits of the adult type view of life, and were born out of their victorious fight with absolutism to win religion's freedom. Hence, these are adult type democracies. Democracy is the ideology of brotherhood. It promotes equality by upholding freedom, but is freedom alone enough to secure happiness? No. To secure happiness, love must be the highest value. If democracy were to use love as its basis, then the world would become one. That kind of democracy could become world-level democracy. Even communism, if it were centered on true love, could also make one world. Where there is love, the world cannot exist. While much in America seems attractive, if you dig deeper, you will find some disagreeable aspects. There is always a taint of racism. People live as isolated individuals and have not become as one community. The law is not always in agreement with human rights. If a black person wanted to run for the presidency, would white Americans support him? What do you think? Would they elect a capable black candidate? As long as black and white are fighting over their rights, are there truly human rights? The democratic world is a world of individuals. It takes no account of relationships such as husband and wife. Each individual is his or her own center. Yet in reality, people cannot exist without relationships. Everything exists in the context of relationships. A society that valued relationships above all else would encourage everyone to make relationships with their counterparts, for that is the very nucleus from which the world will become one. First, families became one, then they build relationships with their neighbors and unity their neighborhood. Based upon this principle, people would assemble themselves into a single structure connecting everyone throughout the world. So powerful quotes for today. If you have difficulties, please watch one more time this video. Share this video as we end this video on Happy Life, subscribe this milestone. Contact me for consultation, cooperation, and become a member of this Heavenly Parents Holy Community globally. Receive Heavenly Kingdom citizenship right now. The contact is below. And see you tomorrow with more powerful quotes. Till then, turn on suggestion playlist, choose the best one for you, and listen God's words. Stay blessed all the day. Bye bye for now. Yours, Nicolae.